My Colts are an absolute dumpster fire right now. We drafted Anthony Richardson with the 4th overall pick. He was hurt most of all last year. We knew when we picked him it was going to be a project. He was going to need at least a couple of years of playing to develop. He's shown flashes. He's shown, the cannon for an arm. He's got great running ability. We decided to bench him for a 39-year-old. I guess they think they can win something this year, or they think AR just needs to sit, which I felt like he should have sat a little bit last season before getting thrown in. But by this point, he needs to be playing. So what we're going to do tonight is try and do a full rebuild of the Colts and try to get them to a Super Bowl. Will Fries does want to come back. He's star. We signed him to 4 years, 30 mil. Got him back. EJ Speed, 29. We get him. I mean, that's a bit of a big cap hit. 7 mil cap hit for this guy. I mean, got a younger guy behind him, but not that good. Honestly, I think we can get rid of him. Let me see if there's anyone that wants to trade for him. Jordan Lewis, a decent corner we could use. Alan Lazard, Marte Mapu, only 24 actually. Fine Diablo, Damian Pierce. I'll trade this guy to the Patriots for a decent. And then let me try to sign Brian Kelly to a 3-year deal. I know it's a lot, but he is a really good player. Finished the year 4-13. So we did win 2 games from the last time that we looked at it. Let's see. I don't think that's going to be enough for us to get the number 1 pick. I don't think we'll have it. No, we have the 3rd pick. The Titans and the Cardinals both finished worse than us. Cardinals lost 10 straight games to finish the season. That is rough. And then the Packers went 16-1. They have the best record. The Jets have the best record in the AFC. Take a look at the stats on the year. Richardson threw for 4,000 yards, 34 touchdowns, 22 picks. Got to bring that down some, but man, what a good year for him. 64% completion. Probably improve on that a little bit. But hey, I say like 4,000 yards from Anthony Richardson. That's great. That is great. Jonathan Taylor, 204 carries. Only just missed breaking 9 touchdowns. AR had 100 carries, 394 yards, no touchdowns, which is odd. Ray Sermon had a rushing touchdown. Tyler Goodson had a rushing touchdown. Josh Downs was our leading receiver, 75 catches, 1,250 yards, 19 receiving touchdowns. That is crazy. Alec Pierce, 78 catches for 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns. Michael Pittman Jr., 60 catches, 806 yards, 5 touchdowns. Mo Alley Cox, 57 catches, 555 yards, 3 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield, 30 catches, 320 yards. And 3 touchdowns defensively. Zaire Franklin leads us with 121 tackles. 7 sacks for DeForest Buckner. 3.5 for the rookie Latu. 3.5 for Grover Stewart. Interceptions. 3 from Ronnie Harrison Jr. 2 for Zaire Franklin. A few guys with 1. Matt Gay, 12 for 17 on field goals. Oof. Did have a 57-yarder. 40 for 42 on extra points. That's actually, that's a bit rough for him there. There's going to be the Bills and the Falcons. Interesting. Let's take a look at the yearly awards. Mahomes wins MVP. We don't have anyone on the list. Coach of the year goes to Matt LaFleur. Josh Downs comes in second to Najee Harris for Offensive Player of the Year. What did Najee Harris do? And Von Miller gets Defensive Player of the Year. Interesting. Rookie of the Year, Brock Bowers, and Latu gets Defensive Rookie of the Year. That's awesome. He might have gone up a dev trait then. Downs gets Best Receiver. Interesting. I want to see what happened. Let's look at the league leaders. I don't think we looked at that earlier. So Jared Goff led the league in passing with 4,700 yards. Mahomes led the league with 39 touchdowns, and then Levis threw 28 picks. All right, Najee, 1,500 yards, 19 touchdowns. Yeah, I mean, great season for him. Cortland Sutton had the most catches with 103. Amon-Ra had 1,300 yards. And then Josh Downs led the league with 19 receiving touchdowns. I mean, that's just crazy. 19 receiving touchdowns. Micah Parsons had 19.5 sacks. Von Miller had 19, which is crazy for him to do at his age. Dexter Lawrence had 18.5. TJ Watt, 15.5. Greg Rousseau, 15.5 alongside Von Miller. So I see why they're in the Super Bowl. The mock draft has us taking right tackle Isaac Jenkins, who is top 5 talent. Very well could do that. I mean, that wouldn't be bad to do, I don't think. AR still at normal. Yeah, Josh Downs is up to superstar, which is awesome to see. Pittman and Pierce are both at star. And did Latu go up? Yep, he's superstar now, which is awesome to see. I think the main thing is safety, linebacker, maybe offensive tackle, maybe maybe a tight end. Like the only thing we might do, his interest has gone up. So if we throw him this same deal, this 5-year, 30 mil, will he still accept it? Now he accepts it. Okay. So now I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Take a look at combine results now. Guys, so these guys are all top 5. So if we get one of these guys, which we're guaranteed to because we have the 3rd pick, so any of these guys, let's see, where are the other guys? Who did we look at? We looked at this guy. He's actually around 2 to 3 talent. We looked at this guy around 1 to 2 talent, and this corner is top 5 talent. He's projected to go 10. So if we want him, we'd have to jump back up. He looks so good. Do we pass on a right tackle because we have Braden Smith, Brian Forbes later, who's still good? That's going to be interesting to try to figure that out. Yeah, let's take a look at free agency, see who's there, see who we would want. Ray Smith. Well, how much cap? We have 40 million cap room. Ray Smith, right guard. So we could replace Will Fries. That would be big for our offensive line. We will need a backup receiver. There's DeAndre Hopkins. I'm kind of good with our receivers right now. Maybe you throw McCole Hardman an offer, but meh. Tight end, it's like if Tommy Tremble wants to come in on like a 2-year, he's not interested, but meh. I don't want to throw a big fat offer at Trey Smith here. He's only 26. If I give him like a 5-year, 7, bump that up, 5-year, 104 mil. He's somewhat interested. That takes up a lot of our cap space, though. Willing to throw Deo a little bit of money to come back and be a backup. Ray Smith goes to Houston. Not only does he not come here, he signs with one of our rivals. Deo's coming back. Tremble hasn't decided yet. Brown goes to the Bucks, and they get that top corner. Ooh, Houston gearing up, man. Ford's gone. Browning goes to the Bucks. I'll throw a 3-year deal at him. Tre'Davious White, he's still a X factor, so let me throw a little bit at him. Get him to come in alongside like Mike Hilton. And I need a new kicker. Yeah, give me Will Lutz. And I get a backup quarterback in here. Oh wait, I've used up all my offers. Oh, I had too many. These guys are targeted, but they haven't decided yet. Throw Ritter like a 2-year. Okay, so Ritter's our backup QB now. Those guys come. Devin White, Tommy Tremble. Okay, things are looking good. Did Mike Hilton sign? No, he didn't, but I'm feeling pretty good. 95% scouted, top 5 talent. 14th bench press, 6th bench press at the college day, elite agility, elite change of direction, great strength, A awareness, A impact block, B lead block, A pass block. I mean, the guy's a stud. I mean, absolutely a stud. Then we also have Adam Brown, 100% scouted, solid strength, elite change of direction, not as good agility. Stats don't look as good for Adam Brown to me. But then we also have who looks really, really good. Oh, I didn't check where he goes. So this is Cameron Taylor. I look at the mock draft. I don't believe I can. What are people willing to offer me for the 3rd pick? Offer me 25 in their first next year, 29 in a first, 11, 13th and a 3rd next year. Yeah, we gotta. Wait, did it? The timer's. I turned the timer off. Why does it pick? That is so dumb. That is so dumb. Look, the timer, if I resume draft, the timer's not running. I turned the timer off. Oh my gosh, EA, fix your bleeping game.
What the hell's going on out here?
Yeah, you suck. Yeah, you just fucking suck. Blows my mind that somebody like this not only exists, but also is delusional enough to post it online.
Let's just go to our next pick. Top of the 2nd round. There's a left guard. There's a safety here. A hit power, A tackle. He's awful in coverage, but he is an athlete. That's dangerous right there. It's a pass rusher who looks really good. Very strong. A block shedding, A impact block. We'll take a look at offensive linemen. This guy's projected 1st round. Elite strength. 6'5". Basically all the other good tackles that I scouted are gone, so we're going to draft this guy. Hidden dev trait. All right, I like it. That's 2 offensive linemen we've taken now in this draft. That's the right side of that offensive line taken care of. Now we need some help on defense. This guy, wonderful athlete. B awareness, B pursuit, B tackle, C zone, D man. Catching on this guy's good. Got good tackling. Hip power's low, but I don't really care about that. Block shedding on the other guys is a bit higher. Man coverage, zone coverage. I like this guy. Let's go with him. B-, who's ranked 53, took him at 67. Normal dev, 87 speed. Are some guys here with pretty elite acceleration. Speed, great. This guy looks good. B block shed, B impact block, B. I like him. Let's take him. See, he's ranked 108, took him at 99. Normal dev. That one hurts. We got an 81 right tackle with the auto pick that shouldn't have happened, but it's okay. Dalton Jones with the left guard at 75. He's good. By the way, this guy should be hidden dev. Yeah, good. Rashard Barnes, 21 to 73. I mean, the guy's got 87 speed. He's going to be pretty good free safety, I feel. Tight end we drafted is only a 60 overall. I mean, not an awful draft, but not the best. Let's see if we can trade away Will Fries here. So we could get Gerald Everett. Kind of like this. We get a 4th. Depth at linebacker. Now let's see if Braden Smith can get us anything. He's a free agent soon, I feel. We get Trayvon Walker, former #1 pick. Trevin Wallace, David Long Jr. I'm going to take Trayvon Walker, former #1 pick. In the division I'm going to trade. Probably not my best idea, but whatever. And let's get to simulate and see how we do in year 2. All right, mid-season, 2-5. I think it's time for a playbook change. So let's take a look at players ready to negotiate. Trayvon Walker's wanting a new deal. How's he doing this year? First year here with us. How's he doing? He's got 4 sacks already. Doing good. I think I might go ahead and re-sign him. I'm like 4 years. Bump this down just a little bit. He doesn't have what I'm looking for with that money. I wouldn't reconsider. Oh, so he's wanting a lot more money. Definitely want Alec Pierce back. Love Alec Pierce. Go 4 years. We'll re-sign Rayman. He's good. Sign him for 4 years. That's a big fat contract. And we have no more cap room. Quiddy pay, I'm actually okay with trying to trade. AJ Dillon, Jerome Ford, so they're looking to give me like running backs. Give me a guard. Noah Brown. Not a bad. Don't want any of these. Browns are interested. They don't have cap room for them. They give me this young... Hey, we got the linebacker, 80 overall, super young guy. Love that. Let's actually go ahead and change. So let's change Kansas City playbooks. See if that works a little bit better for us. Finished the year 8-9, so we did really good with Kansas City playbooks. So I think that is going to be the move. Definitely didn't make the playoffs. We're going to be picking 12. We're projected to pick this outside linebacker. All right, let's take a look at the yearly awards. And Mahomes, of course, wins MVP. Andy Reid wins Coach of the Year. Holmes gets Offensive Player of the Year, so we're going to have to take a look at his stats. Von Miller gets Defensive Player of the Year for the 2nd year in a row. He's having a bit of a resurgence there in Buffalo. Raphael York for the Browns wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. Devon Booth for the Jags gets Defensive Rookie of the Year. Best QB goes to Mahomes. Joe Mixon gets Best Running Back. Jonathan Taylor finishes 3rd. Best Wide Receiver goes to Devin Duvernay of the Bengals. Interesting. Delvin Hazleton, a rookie for the Ravens, gets Best O-Lineman over Quentin Nelson. Von Miller gets Best D-Lineman. Best Linebacker goes to TJ Watt. Best DB goes to L'Jarius Sneed. And Best Kicker goes to Matthew Wright of the Broncos. Let's take a look at stats. Let's see how did Anthony Richardson do in his 2nd year. Another 4,000-yard season, 37 touchdowns. Way too many picks, though, man. 24 picks. Jonathan Taylor bounces back from a down year last year, 238 yards. 1,200 yards, 9 touchdowns. Anthony Richardson rushes for 334 yards, 7 rushing touchdowns on the year. Josh Downs, another great year for him, 79 catches, 1,000 yards, 14 touchdowns. Jelani Woods, the tight end, 83 catches, 998 yards, 5 touchdowns. That's the Travis Kelce part of the playbook right there. Michael Pittman, 884 yards, 7 touchdowns, 761 yards for Alec Pierce with 6 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor, 412 yards for 7 receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. Zaire Franklin led us with 126 tackles, 8 sacks for DeForest Buckner, 6 for Trayvon Walker after we trade for him, so that was a good trade. Latu has 4, Grover Stewart has 3 interceptions, 3 for Zaire Franklin, 3 for Jaylon Carlisle. I don't know. And a bunch of guys with 1. Let's take a look at the NFL leaders. Josh Allen led the league in passing. Mahomes threw for 55 touchdowns to only 8 picks. Kenneth Walker III led the league in rushing with 1,400 yards. Joe Mixon had the most rushing touchdowns with 19. Lamar Jackson had 18 rushing touchdowns with 851 yards on the year. Saquon Barkley only ran for 789 yards. Derrick Henry only ran for 889 yards. So a couple of big guys there under 1,000 yards. Puka Nacua, man, 124 catches, 1,700 yards, 18 touchdowns. Amon-Ra St. Brown had 20 receiving touchdowns on the year. Devin Duvernay, 81 catches, 1,200 yards, 18 touchdowns in the Bengals offense at 82 overall. Let's see. Defense led the league in sacks. It was 22 from Von Miller, so I think that ties or breaks the single season record. Then 8 interceptions for L'Jarius Sneed, 7 from Chamari Conner, 7 for Chamari Connor, and CJ Mosley was 7, Sauce Gardner was 6, Trayvon Diggs was 6. All right, let's see who wins the Super Bowl. It's Kansas City versus Green Bay. Let's see if Mahomes gets another Super Bowl here. And they do. They win at 31-13. Mahomes gets another Super Bowl MVP there. Dang, Anthony Richardson's still at just normal dev. Quentin Nelson's superstar. Our first-round draft pick. Jenkins is superstar. Jones is star. I think that's all we have here. And then on the defense, nothing new anywhere. Nothing of note. No one went up in dev trait, sadly. Do want to bring back Trayvon Walker. Bump it up a little bit. Not interested in signing. How much would it be to franchise him? 27 mil. He can walk. We'll try to sign him back in free agency. Kyer Elam. I'm going to give you like a bit more than what you're asking for here. You're young. I like it. We're going to accept the option on Anthony Richardson. Micah McFadden. He's going to free agency. Jelani Woods wants to come back. All right, I guess we're going to free agency. Let's see if there's anyone decent there. Well, there's Brock Purdy. There's Mark Andrews at only 30 years old, so he's still somewhat young. He would be a great tight end to have. No real receivers, but man, I would give him... have to throw a little bit more, I think. 5 years, 116 mil. We don't have the cap space for that deal, so yeah. I don't think we're going to get Mark Andrews. O-line we're good on. We could re-sign Kwity Paye. Let me throw something at Trayvon here. Let me go... Oh, do we not have cap space? We have 2 mil in cap space. Let me see if I can restructure some deals. I mean, I could cut Michael Pittman Jr. and free up a ton of cap space. Ooh, I could get a superstar middle linebacker, but he's 30. I thought he was young. I think I'm going to cut Michael Pittman. Almost 20 mil in cap space. Let Adonai Mitchell finally get some playing time. Can I restructure Raymond? I know I just signed him. Ooh, that would free up 5.5 mil. Yeah, that's 40 mil. 5 years, 115 mil. If that doesn't get us him, then nothing will, I think. I'd love to get Trayvon back. We'll just go Kwity Paye. Give him a deal. Outside linebackers. Andrew Van Ginkel. Dax Hill. Only 25. All right, let's see what happens here. And yep, Mark Andrews goes to the Seahawks. We do get Kwity Paye back. Hill doesn't come to us. Is Jones? Well, it doesn't say yet. I think that's all we can really do in free agency, sadly. We did all of that. Let's go ahead and hop into the draft. Make sure to pause the draft, even though we turned the timer off. Go ahead and skip to our pick at 14. Let's see, did we have anyone? We have 3 guys that we found that were round 1 talents. One is a defensive tackle. Power moves, really good athlete, really good player. I like him. Let's go. So Nick Felder, 22 in true value. We drafted him at 14, so a little bit of a stretch. Hidden dev trait is always nice. I think we got a good player. I like that pick. This guy actually looks somewhat decent. Projected round 2 or 3. I like him. Let's take him. We need a tight end. Oh, big stretch. 151 in talent. We take him at 46. Normal dev. Not my best pick. We needed a tight end, though. A awareness for this guy. A hit power, B play rec, B block shedding. I'll take him. He was the 18th best player, and we take him at 78. Hidden dev trait. There we go. There's the hit we were needing in this draft. 75 overall D tackle with our first pick. 67 overall tight end in the second round. 75 overall middle linebacker in the third round. 71 overall receiver, and a bunch of depth. Who was the best player? It was this 84 overall receiver that went first. 80 outside linebacker, and then so there were only 5 players in this draft above a 76 overall. All right, start of season 3, and AAR is still at normal dev at an 85 overall. Easily has hidden dev. Really, the only things of note, Felder has hidden dev. Kwity Paye's back. Porter actually has hidden dev, so let's start him at outside linebacker here. We could start Gilmore with superstar dev. at free safety. All right, let's start simulating. Hopefully we do better with Chiefs playbooks this year. All right, mid-season, season 3, we're 4-2. Definitely doing better than we have the last few. Take a look and see who needs to be re-signed. We have 118 mil in cap space. Josh Downs doesn't want to be here. We're going to give him a very player-friendly deal. 166 mil for 6 years. He's going to get paid like one of the top guys in the league. And yeah, he's coming back. Same thing with Jonathan Taylor. Player-friendly plus a little bit. Quentin Nelson's coming back. 4 years, 88 mil. Had to get Quentin Nelson back. Jalen Jones, he's only 24. Let me throw a nice deal at him. He's coming back. We're signing a lot of guys. We're already down to 52 mil in cap space. Anyone here that wants to be here? Kenny Moore wants to come back. We'll throw a 2-year deal at him. Offer's getting real tempting, so he's close. Forrest Buckner, throw you another year. All right, so let's see if we make it to the playoffs here in year 3. We went 12-5. Did we win our division? We did. We won the division. Houston gets a wild card. Kansas City wins their division. Chargers get a wild card. Cincy wins the North. Baltimore gets a wild card. And got our first playoff game here. Woods on the out, maybe.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson.
Oh, there we go. Justin
makes the grab in bounds left side.
That did not look like
And
that.
they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll throw again, Richardson.
And Adonai Mitchell with the
Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. Headed
Let
out for
him
an
punch it
injured
in,
player
yes.
who was shaken up.
Score, get us on the lead early here.
Taylor.
Touchdown.
Leah runs
Let's
it.
go. He's 2nd and 3. Oh, look at all this space. Look at all of
Second
this
and 3
space
now.
here off the right side of the offensive line.
From the gun,
There
Taylor.
we go. Taylor's going to have himself another touchdown.
And they
God,
take it up. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Richardson now.
Richardson taking
Escape
off.
Shoulder
Shoulder down. He's
Touchdown.
getting 13 seconds left.
The completion right there on first down.
See
Well,
if
it opens
Jonathan
up the
Taylor can get his
entirety of the
3rd rushing
playbook for
touchdown
second
of the
down.
day here.
Third and
And
short,
it
back.
looks like he will. Great
And he
blocking.
carries it.
Anthony Richardson wins his first career playoff game here at home.
So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil.
All right, playing the moments here at Arrowhead. Can we take down the defending Super Bowl champs in the Chiefs?
Oh, 3rd and goal.
Yes.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
There we go. Alec Pierce, touchdown.
And he will score. Here's a give to Taylor.
Taylor in the end zone
And they
again.
take it across the
Touchdown.
goal line.
Jonathan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw.
There we go. Downs. Touchdown.
And that's complete in the
I knew we
end
had
zone.
man from the motion.
Touchdown, Indy. Pushes him back quite a ways.
Bruh. 2nd and 13 now.
Running it after the
that.
penalty.
Taylor. Oh my gosh, he has the edge. He's got the first.
And they bring him
Let's
down.
go. They have
Looks
to
like
use
he
a
got it to the
timeout.
27. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road.
All right,
He's
3rd
trying in
down
some serious
and
trouble.
12.
It's 3rd and 12.
Just back it up. Don't let him get the first here.
From the shotgun, it's Allen.
And Allen's
Oh,
going
he's
down.
on the
Sacked
move,
by
and so
Quiddy
is the
Pay.
defense, and they down here,
Then, or
Brock. It's
Richardson
1st
can
and
just
goal.
run it in.
Design bootleg here.
Oh, throwing in zone triple! Caught it! I
And
hit the
the
wrong
Indianapolis
button by mistake,
touchdown.
but we still throw a touchdown to the
Colts
backup
have a
tight
great
end,
first drive and get the
Tommy
game's first
Tremble.
points. They send the tight
Tight
end in motion.
No one moves.
Back to throw. Here's Richard.
And again, the left tackle does not block.
Oh, they got it back.
At
They can try
all.
and salvage something.
I want y'all to see this. See, look at left tackle here. This is the 2nd time he's done this today. All he does is push him right into me.
The line,
Absolutely
this one goes the
useless.
wrong way.
Useless.
So 3rd and 4 coming up now.
3rd and 4.
Richardson back
Chance
to
to
throw.
go to the Super Bowl, and we have
It's
Adonai
made by
Mitchell on a
Mitchell.
drag. He has the
Now the
first,
Bills use
goes
their 3rd
down.
and final time.
They call their final timeout with 22 seconds. We need it out. We're going to the Super Bowl in year 3. I think so. Oh, Josh Downs up to a superstar X Factor. Jelani Woods up to superstar. I think that's the only changes we have. But Josh Downs being superstar X Factor, that is awesome to see. Let's go do it. Super Bowl against the Commanders, who it showed there had 3 X Factor players. I'm sure Jaden Daniels is at an X Factor by this point. Get him off his game here.
Now Daniels.
Oh, throwing fade into the end zone, and Jones picks it off. Perfect timing there for Jalen Jones to jump up and get a pick. Daniels was going for the fade to the back corner, and it just didn't get there in time. Oh, there we go. Easy money there for Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. They're in the gun on 4th and goal from the 2. Man in motion. Hand off, and Butler stuffs him. Robinson goes nowhere. Turnover on downs. 2-minute drill. Let's go. Pierce is going to get open on the streak here.
Richardson looking.
There we go. Pierce, easy money, touchdown. They were bringing the safety blitz.
Touchdown. Throwing now is Daniels. And it's
Come on, don't let him in. They say he's out at the 1. Nice.
This close to the goal
Elder's going to QB spy.
3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And he's hitting the ground, and there we go. Another turnover on downs inside the 5. Has come up huge. We have held them to only 7 points so far in this game.
being chased out left.
And now Jaden Daniels can't find anywhere to go, and he's sacked by Quiddy Pay.
Need this one on 4th down.
He's going, it's sacked. Fumble, and we have it. Let's go, baby.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He lets
this one wants it all going long, and it's intercepted by Blackman in the end zone. Julian Blackman, the homegrown safety, pulls it in.
They'll come to the line.
Tampa 2.
This is 3rd and 3.
Oh, and Daniels goes down, sacked on the play. It's Felder, the rookie.
The decision made.
Tampa 2. This is the game. 4th and 8 for the Super Bowl, and it's intercepted by Jalen Jones, and that does it. In year 3, the Indianapolis Colts are going to be Super Bowl champions. There it is. The Indianapolis Colts are Super Bowl champions. Put that ring on me. Put that ring on me. I want to see who got MVP. Is that Michael Vick? Oh, no, because it's Goodell handing us the trophy. The first one the Colts have won since 2006 with Peyton Manning. Jalen Jones had the 2 interceptions. Definitely a possible favorite for MVP. There's the passing touchdown from Richardson. There's the strip sack by Latu. The rushing touchdown for Jonathan Taylor. And it didn't even show who was MVP. Didn't even show it. We are Super Bowl champions. Contract extended. We'll do the offseason. We'll do one more season. Since we did win a Super Bowl, we'll just do one more season. On this team, we need Latu back. We'll accept his option. Juju Brent, I'm going to let him go. Mapu. What a bingo. I could probably get him back fairly cheap. Yeah, we'll bring him back. Other than that, I don't really see anyone here I want to bring back. Maybe Matt Gay will bring you back on a 1-year deal. But yeah, beyond that, we can move on. So there's Tre'Davious Ward, Laramie Tunsil at age 33. Ooh, there are a couple of linemen that want to come here, including Ronnie Stanley. I could get you on a 2-year deal, maybe make this a little bit more team friendly. He wants to be here, so I'll throw you an offer. All these guys want to come here. I think if there's anyone else we really need right now. Nothing like in the secondary that looks really good. We'll need a new safety. Get Isaiah Simmons and throw back there at free safety. Check out the mock draft, see who we are projected to take at the end of the first round. It's free safety Jameel Jackson. I don't know if we even scouted safeties this year. We did. We got both from Ronnie Stanley and Isaiah Simmons. So that's it for free agency for me. Let's go to the draft. All right, our first pick. Check out and see. Oh, wait, no. What am I doing? I hit manage roster. Make selection. There's an outside linebacker here. There's this free safety, Kalen Ford. Looks like a good athlete. Good skills. Round 1 to 2 projected. Power moves. And this pass rusher. Okay, let's go. There's a safety here that's a top 5 talent. Yes, please. Yes. Give him to me. Give him to me. I didn't even realize I had been scouting safeties. I guess he was one of our focus players. That's why we were able to see his actual talent level. He's a top 5 player in the draft. He was the number 4 ranked player in the draft. 89 speed, 90 acceleration, 91 agility. A catching, A awareness. That was our number one need was safety, so that's huge for us. This tight end actually doesn't look bad. Actually has good pass blocking, good speed, good catching. Take a shot. He's the 31st ranked player. We got him at 64. Also hidden dev trait with 86 speed. That is nice. Ooh, this guy actually looks like a good athlete. B pursuit, decent man coverage. We'll take a shot on him. 24th best player in the draft. We get him in round 3. Normal dev, but he's going to be a somewhat high overall linebacker for us. Now, all that's really left, backup running back. Ooh, here's a guy down here that's a round 1 talent. B catching traffic, F deep route, and F release. Good speed, a 4.3840, A short route. Just needs to work on that deep route running. He's the 18th best player in the draft. Also normal dev, which hurts again, but 92 speed. So we just picked 4 guys who were first round talents in this draft. We're going to go ahead and sim to the rest of the draft. The safety was a 77. The tight end's a 74. The linebackers a 74. The wide receivers a 75. I mean, those are 4 starters right away on this team. That is huge. All right, here's the team going into the final. Here, let me do generate best. Why won't it? Oh, yeah, I think that's broken, actually. I think I saw someone on Twitter say that was broken. Not being able to, like, reorder your depth chart automatically. Here, let me see if it's easier in depth chart. Oh yeah, you can't reorder the depth chart. You can reset it to how it is before you make changes, but there is no auto reorder. I guess they broke it with the last update. That is annoying. Now I gotta go find my rookie and come down here and manually put him. I have to go through here and find Ronnie Stanley and manually make him start over the guy that just let Richardson get sacked all last postseason. All right, so final season of the rebuild. Take one last look at the team here. You've got Richardson, Taylor, and Wyatt at running back. Downs, Pierce, Mitchell, and then Tyson and Easley at running back. Ronnie Stanley, Quentin Nelson there on the line with Jenkins. Woods, the rookie tight end. Our new rookie free safety up there with the hidden dev trait. Jalen Jones is our number 2 corner. Yeah, let's sim and see how we do in our final year as we try to get back-to-back Super Bowls. Of course the game crashes right there. Of course it does. Of course it does. EA Sports. Well, that's always fun when the game crashes like that. So, maybe it'll work this time. Franchise. I think it's going to work this time. Good. All right, midway point of season 4. We are 6-1. We have the top defense in the league and the 10th best offense in the league. 1 game up on the Jags in the division. We don't have anyone like leading any categories right now. Go ahead and work on a contract for Richardson, 7 years. Bump it up a little bit. 7 years, $322 million cap hit for a $207 million deal. And he doesn't want it. Wow. Well, we can get Adonai Mitchell pretty cheap at least. And everyone else I'm not too concerned about. Of course, this is the last year of the rebuild, so not too concerned with re-signing guys. With how that's going, it looks like simulation's going good, so let's just go ahead and sim to the end of the season, see how we do. All right, so we go 13-4. We have the 2nd best offense in the league with 30 points a game, 7th best defense. We don't win the division. We are a wild card team. The Jags win the division and are the 1 seed in the conference. Latu was 2nd in the league and sacks with 16. No one else from the team in the league leaders. Rhodes didn't get enough snaps to figure out his. Our safety is Superstar X Factor. Let's freaking go. We draft a Superstar X Factor safety. See how Richardson did this year. Probably one of his better years. 72% completion percentage, 4,300 yards, 41 touchdowns, only 9 picks. So I think that's a low for him in this rebuild. So a great year for him. Jonathan Taylor, 252 carries, 1,100 yards, 16 touchdowns. Great year for him. Anthony Richardson at 352 yards and 3 touchdowns on the ground as well. Alec Pierce, 87 catches, 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. Josh Downs, 80 catches, 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. Jelani Woods, 78 catches, 833 yards, 8 touchdowns. Adonai Mitchell has a career year, 77 catches, 800 yards, 7 touchdowns. Matt Rhodes only got 10 catches. So yeah, none of the rookies on offense really got to do much. Zaire Franklin leads us with 106 tackles. I want to see our safety got 67. 16.5 sacks for Latu, 8 for Nick Felder, 5.5 for DeForest Buckner. Jalen Jones led us with 4 interceptions, 2 for Blackman, Pace, and White. And then Matt Gay, 18 for 19 on field goals, 59 for 60 on extra points. We have to play in the wild card round at the Bills, who we beat last year in the AFC Championship game. We're just going to sim this game and see if we can make it out of there. And we don't. We end up losing 31-28. That one hurts. That sucks. But I think we have successfully rebuilt this team. Let's sim to the offseason, see who ends up winning the awards and the Super Bowl this year. So the Bills actually went on to win the Super Bowl over the Seahawks. Jordan Love wins MVP. Mike McDonald of the Seahawks gets Coach of the Year. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Offensive Player of the Year. Quinnen Williams of the Jets, Defensive Player of the Year. Neither of our rookies get Rookie of the Year. But that's going to do it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. That is our rebuild of my favorite team, the Indianapolis Colts. I think we did a pretty good job. 86 overall team, 89 offense, 86 defense. The first 2 years were utter crap. Then we win a Super Bowl. Then we go 13-4. I know we got bounced in the first round of the playoffs, but it was to the eventual Super Bowl champ. So, I mean, what do you expect? That's going to do it, y'all. I will see y'all next time.